Good evening. Welcome and thank you for joining us for the 36th annual Peabody Municipal Light Plant Science Fair Awards Ceremony. Before we begin this evening's program, we're very proud to once again have the presentation of colors by the Peabody Veterans Memorial High School Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard, led by Cadet Captain Jay Bardini, followed by the singing of our national anthem by Riley Linger, and finally, our honorable mention winners will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance to our flag. During this time, I would ask that we please keep the soldiers of our armed services in our thoughts. Those who can stand, please stand as we begin the presentation of colors.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you very much, Riley, and please remain standing as we recite the Pledge of Allegiance, led by all the students in our honorable mention category. To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please join me in thanking the ROTC cadets, Cadet Jay Bardina, and National Anthem singer Riley Linger, and our students leading the pledge. Thank you. Thank you. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the Peabody Municipal Lighting Commissioner, Tom D'Amato.
Years ago, I didn't need these. I didn't need this. I had a little more hair on my head. In a long time. How you guys doing tonight? That's it? How you doing? Tonight's a big night. Congratulations. just a couple program facts about this, this night we're presenting to you. It's the 36th year of the Science Awards program. There were 135 team projects, 422 students, 109 students of fourth grade from 8 elementary schools, and the Peabody Prep students are being honored tonight. You guys still feeling pretty good? All right, I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to try to get your attention. All right, listen to me for a little second. Raise your hand if you did this project completely on your own. Completely, without any help from your mother, your father, your uncle, your brother, your sister. Raise your hand if you did this project completely alone. It's like one of you? That's what I figured. So you all got a lot of help, right? Well, now's your chance to thank anybody in the audience who helped you. So stand up. Stand up. Give them a big round of applause. Wave to them. Tell them thank you. We all need a little help, right? Great. Okay. So you guys can have a seat. I'm going to try to be brief, but I wanted to just give you a quick little history lesson of the light plant. About 125 years ago, the city of Peabody was not happy about paying somebody else to light their streetlights, so they embarked upon their own little science project, if you will. And they, thanks to recent legislation, they were able to do that. Now here we are, almost 125 years later, and I'm proud to say that we are among the best in the Commonwealth. And for the parents out there, the ratepayers, you guys know this, right? Our rates are still among the lowest in the Commonwealth. And if you don't believe me, talk to your brother or your sister in Saugus or Revere or Everett, and don't tell them what you're paying every month, but they'll be jealous. And of course, we have great rates, great service, and currently we're among the greenest of the municipals in the area. So we're really proud of that. We're really proud of that. So before I turn it back over to John, I want to announce some dignitaries. We're fortunate to have some elected officials here who were able to congratulate you guys. We have the Assistant Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Kelly Chase. We have representatives. We have Senator Joan Lovely. Thank you, Joan. We have State Representative Tom Walsh. And, we have State Representative Sally Cairns. Thank you. We also have School Committee member Jared Hockman. And lest I forget, fellow Commissioner Ray Melvin. So as I mentioned earlier, you guys got a lot of help to do your good work. A night like tonight doesn't take place without a lot of help from a lot of people at the light plant. And I just want to recognize a handful here, and then we'll turn it back over to John. Some of the volunteers from the light plant helped put this together. John Myers, Dan Guittard, Cliff Martinelli, Will Cardello, Jen Santoro, Brian Howcroft, Paul Lazaro, Terrence Lee, of course, John Mayhouse, who's your MC this evening, Hussein Kareem, and Ricky De Silva. We also have Barbara Previty, Maggie Shanahan, Lisa Betancourt, Phil Rohn, Joe Anastasia, our plant manager, chips in, Sheila Robinson, Nina Dela Cruz, Michelle Michaelis, and I think that's all of them. And then a special thanks, please, a round of applause for Peabody Cable for their work this evening. So with that, on behalf of the Light Commission, I want to thank you all for coming here. It's a great night to be proud of you kids. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.
Tonight we're here to celebrate the 109 fourth grade students who are they're probably just around 10 years old. Is that right? Oh, yeah. Well, when I was 10, we didn't even have Pong as a video game. Space travel wasn't achieved, and the idea of a cell phone in every pocket wasn't even a thought. Today, because of the advancements in science, we play realistic video games on consoles that probably have more computing power than we imagined possible. Our cell phones aren't just phones. They're calculators, cameras, televisions, radios, web browsers. They're a map book, and you can even make a phone call. As if anyone uses calls anymore, we're pretty much a texting society. At the Light Plant, we help businesses bring state-of-the-art lighting into their workplace. For residential customers, we have a new program called Connected Homes, where you can automatically help us when we need to reduce our overall load in the city. What makes this all possible? Science. Our fourth graders of today are the science pioneers of tomorrow. At this time, please join me in thanking their teachers. Ladies and gentlemen, the teachers of the fourth grade, all the administrators of the fourth grade, would you please stand for a round of applause? I know they're here. Thank you all. Each student being honored here tonight will receive a special awards package. These packages contained an engraved plaque from the Peabody Municipal Light Plant, a letter of commendation from U.S. Congressman Seth Moulton, a joint citation from State Senator Joan Lovely, State Representatives Tom Walsh and Sally Kearns, and a certificate from Mayor Ted Betancourt. Now, we tried very hard to make sure spelling was proper. But if it's not, we apologize in advance. We will fix it, so please see us afterwards, and we'll tell you how to get that done. First, second, and third place winners also receive a Barnes & Noble gift card from the Peabody Municipal Light Plant in the amounts of $40, $30, and $20, respectively. Before we begin our presentation of awards, I have one more introduction. When I took on the role of community relations at PMLP, my science fair mentor was the division manager for the Information Technologies Division, aka the PMLP science fair guy, Mr. Joe Anastasi. In January, Joe was promoted to manager of PMLP. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Joseph Anastasi, manager at the Peabody Municipal Light Plant.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to first say that we have our mayor here, Ted Betancourt, and I think he might want to say some things. So if you don't mind, come up and give us some words of wisdom, please. Anytime.
Well, good evening, everyone. I am so happy and honored to be here today, and I'm very appreciative our state legislators are here as well. Senator Lovely, State Representatives Tom Walsh and Sally Kearns, as well as Jared Hockman from the school committee. These are the fun nights for us to be here, and I'm very happy for a number of reasons. It's a return to normalcy, see some friendly faces, but really it's the night to show our respect and appreciation to the great work of our students. You know, part of my job, or a big part of my job, sadly, is dealing with problems, dealing with issues that are negative. And too often, I feel like the press and others focus on a lot of the negativity. And I always worry that the great things that are happening in our city and in our school system are not being recognized or not be given the attention that it so deserves. And our students, our fourth graders here today, represent some incredible work that's taking place at our elementary schools, our middle school, and our high school. And I'm very proud of the hard work that went into this, and they deserve this moment to be recognized for their outstanding work. So I'm just here to congratulate all of you on behalf of the city. Very proud of all of you. I know it's a team effort, working with your teachers and educators and your families to come up with these ideas and this work. It's very special. And to be on that stage today and to be receiving those honorable mention ribbons is something that you'll always remember and always appreciate. I, too, wanted to thank, just for a moment, PMLP. They just do some amazing work. Of course, great rates, great service, but they do a lot of things quietly. I like this science fair to support our city, to support the education in our community. I'm so glad that our teachers and administrators and educators were recognized. They have tremendous value to our city and do great work. But really, today is about our students. So again, congratulations to each one of you. Very, very proud. So very proud. Thank you.
Hi again. So at the risk of getting in hot water, I'd like to correct Commissioner D'Amato, who said our rates are among the lowest in Massachusetts. Slight correction, they are the lowest in Massachusetts. I'm very proud of that. And many of you may recognize me from before, like John was saying. I've been up here doing the whole kabang before, and tonight's a lot less work for me, so that's really good. All I have to do is read a few names, say hello, and kind of be on my way. John's doing the bulk of the work tonight, so appreciate that for John. Speaking of applause, I know how much of you all want to whoop it up for all these well-deserved winners, but I'd like to ask that you hold your applause as I read through the names. We've got this down to a science. Yeah, I said it. Not quite a dad joke, but I know my daughter's eyes are rolling right now. Anyway, please let me get through the names. Then you can applaud them as a group when we get done, okay? Without further hesitation, here are our honorable mention winners. Joseph Deliri. Camilla Lima. Tessa O'Brien. Julie Cutter. Nathan Mabunga. Landon Mason. Murillo dos Santos Souza. Joseph Billingsley. Ioana Kalatzidis. Okay. Nathan Mover. Charlie Nugent. Ulysses Grulon. Jed Sensabaugh. CJ Colagiovanni. Ricardo Gonzalez. Brooklyn Ramirez. Megan Foley. Kawan Particio. Gemma Krinsky. Abby Lanfear. Grace Swindell. Vincent Doucette. Mason Barros. Elvin Polanco. Yuri Aridis. Farah Dupuy. Precious Omokoya. Sophia Agnello. Leland Dermody. And Paul Caperso. Please join me in congratulating the honorable mention winners. And now we'll move on to third place. John Carboni. Caden Charles. Thank you. Anthony Jacobson. Morgan Elizabeth White. Sienna Crosby. Sabrina Moore. Lindsay Patch. Isabeli Cardoso. Franjini Gomez Luzon. Riley Saulnier. John William Tyak. Reagan Peralt. Isabella Gosselin. Addison Sousa. Maya Shaheen. Rafael Barbosa Neto. Jack Crombie. Miguel Manetta Fanconi. Jackson LeBrun. Kelsey Pickett. Olivia Broderick. Emily Senon. Joshua Almeida. Brooklyn Costantino. Luke Langone. And Brendan Bartone. Please join me in congratulating our third place winners. Pause for a moment as I recognize Beverly Ann Griffin Dunn has arrived. I can't see you now. Raise your hand. Hey, thank you for coming. School committee. All right. Moving right along. Second place winners. Edison Bunn. Theodore Ferrante IV. Sophuon Thatch. No. Violet Trombley. Salia Pacheco. Angeline Kirjazi. Serena Duran. Abby Papajani. Anya Wall. Hope Kichuki. Max Adams. Olivia Palmieri. Isadora De Oliveira. Leila DeVoe. Sophia Cesar. Nadia Mitchell. Julia Barbosa. Nicole Matera. Michaela Buckley. Lucas Matuccio. Adam Coimbra. Nina Silva. Sorry, buddy.
We got you. And this is Aiden. Adam?
Lexi Brennan. Alex Linton. Alvin Duran. Chase Cabral. Morgan Gallagher. Jacob Secretore. Please join me in congratulating the second place winners. Quick apology to Lucas for saying his last name wrong. Gotcha, buddy. What's your name? Lucas what? What's your last name again? Not yet. Very anxious. As are we all. There's a hockey game on. I promise to get going. But before we move on to our first place winners, I'd like to take a moment to personally thank Peabody Municipal Lighting Commission, Tom D'Amato, Charlie Bonfanti, Tom Paris, Ray Melvin, who's here with us tonight, and Chairman Commissioner Bill Aylward, who can't be here tonight. I'd also like to thank the team at PMLP who judged these projects, helped prepare for this evening, and last, but certainly not least, our Superintendent of Schools, Josh Vidala, and Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Kelly Chase, who helped make it fun for us and for the kids. Without the support of these individuals, the Science Fair program would not be possible. So thank you again to all those who helped us get here today. And now, on to our first place winners with a slight change. Feel free to whoop it up anytime you want. The anxious guy, Lucas Camo. Kinsley Gamaris. Benjamin Mallet. Benjamin. Nathan Titus. Louis Chipman. Raphael Lopriori. Lucas Booth. Thomas K. Pereira. Gustavo Emerick Santos. Marcos de la Cruz. Joni Maksuda. Riley Gravelis. Zion Francois. Jeffrey Davidson. Leah Gaudette. Gianna Lawrence. Grace Kent. Keely Palmer. Guillermo Rocha. Joseph Santana. Hunter LeBrun. Christian Rodas Solaris. Madison Fisher. Ryan Champany. And Cecia Juarez. Let's have it for the first place winners. This concludes the awards ceremony for tonight. Please join us over there for some refreshments. Go Celtics!